Hey everyone, today we're diving into a fascinating topic, money. But what exactly is money? Money is any item or verifiable record that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services and repayments of debt, such as taxes, in a particular country or socio-economic context. Too technical, right? Let's simplify it further. Well, it's anything that a country says you can use to buy stuff. Like, say, when you go to buy toys or chocolates, you exchange money for those things, right? Now, let's understand the history of money. Thousands of years ago, going back to date with known records, historians believe that the people would initially barter goods and services. Since there was no record of any form of money, they would give access to whatever they had in exchange for something they needed. Let me explain with a simple example. Say a farmer who grew wheat would take his excess wheat to a cattleman for milk or milk products. But this had a huge limitation. First, you need to find something which you have a surplus of yourself, and secondly, you need to then find someone who's ready for the exchange of the product which you want and you need. Let me simplify this for you. Imagine you have extra toys and your friend has extra art supplies. In a world without money, you might want to exchange your toys for art supplies. But here's the tricky part. You can only do this if your friend also wants the toys which you are giving. And he should have something in return which he can give it to you. So if your friend who has art supplies wants chocolates instead, he will give his art supplies to that person and not you. The people back then realized that this was an issue and they needed to come up with a better way to deal with this. I'll explain that with the next thing what they did. Seeing the limitation from the barter system, people used shells and even whale teeth as money. Pretty cool, right? A notable example is a cowrie shell, which was first used as money in about 1200 BC. Although they may seem a pretty random choice, the shells had several advantages. They were similar in size, small, and durable. While the mollusks that produce the shells are found in coastal waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, the expansion of trade meant that even some European countries accepted cowrie shells as currency. Shells in the form of wapums or tubular shell beads were used as money by Native Americans. Another currency from nature was whale teeth, which was used by Fijians. The people of Yap Island, which is now part of Micronesia, carved huge discs of limestone that eventually became currency and remain part of the island's culture even today. The idea was to find something that can be found in abundance and be easy to carry. The issue that people faced with these forms of currency was counterfeiting. Humans then went on to use products that could be branded to tackle the issue of counterfeiting. Around 6th century BC, people started using leather and animal hide as money. Imagine carrying around leather coins. That's wild. The Chinese Emperor Wudi, who reigned during 141 to 87 BC, created currency out of skin from his own collection of white stags. It was fringed and decorated with elaborate designs. With the discovery of more durable substances like metals, humans then went on to make articles like coins, spades, and a lot more as forms of money. These had the branding of either the local kings or gods to make them unique to that particular area. Metal coins were made using various substances like gold, silver, bronze, iron, etc. These coins were highly durable compared to the previous forms of money which we spoke about. But this had another limitation. Coins got heavy and were very difficult to manage. So paper money came along. Imagine if you had to go buy a new PlayStation, you would have to carry thousands of coins with you to make that one purchase. Or if you go to a restaurant to eat, you carry hundreds of coins, then count the exact value and then pay your bill. Doesn't seem practical, right? So here's where paper money came into picture. Governments printed money on special paper with cool features like hidden pictures and security threads to stop counterfeiting. If you haven't seen these yet, then pause the video and ask your parents to quickly come and show them to you, because trust me, they're amazing to discover. Nowadays, we just use cards and apps to pay for stuff. By this, we mean making payments through various tools like debit or credit cards using digital tools to make payments like UPI, NEFTs, etc. Did you know all the credit cards in the world could circle the earth over 3.5 times? That's a lot of shopping. As per a survey conducted with the top 3 credit card service providers in the world, more than 1.65 billion credit cards are under circulation. The figures for Visa were 827 million, 718 million for MasterCard, and around 109 million for American Express. According to these numbers, if all the standard 3.375-inch credit cards in the world were placed side by side, they could cover a distance of about 1,41,702.74 kilometers. This is over 3.5 times longer than the Earth's circumference. Crazy, right? But some people wanted money without any government rules, so they made cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. It's digital money you can use online and it's super mysterious. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin emerged due to concerns about centralized control by governments and banks over money. Created in 2009 by an anonymous entity known as Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin operates independently of central banks and regulations. It utilizes a decentralized network of computers to track transactions, maintaining user anonymity through digital wallet IDs. Bitcoins are created through mining, a competitive process where computers solve complex math problems requiring trillions of attempts to generate new coins. Currently, there is a cap of 21 million bitcoins with over 17 million already in circulation, making it a unique and decentralized form of digital currency. Back in the day, a person used 10,000 bitcoins to buy a pizza. Crazy, right? So that's the history of money, kids. Now let's take a quick quiz to see if you actually remembered all that we learned today.